Alright, folks, we're live, maybe. Yep, probably. So, we're gonna do some Clair EX Very Hard live today. Co-op. Oops, I don't know why I said live instead of co-op. I mean, it is live, but before that, I should probably finish up my super courses. Just woke up not too long ago, so haven't done any of these yet. Let me just switch this over quick. Let's bring our boy Crash Awake in here, because why not? He's Crash Awake, and he is fantastic, as Viola would say. Actually, I don't know how to say it. Say it like Viola does. Anyways, that was terrible. Oh yeah, we have to switch her out first. Hilbert, and let's bring in. Should we bring in Delibird, or should we just bring in? I mean, since Crash Awake could do it himself, I guess we could just bring in Delibird. Hello, Black Hole. All right. Okay. Oops. Oh, it's on auto. Let's not do that. Presents and together. Dark hit plus. Oh, no, already. We're finished with the presents. Let's go ahead and start waterfalling, I guess. Against the Infernape, which would probably deal a lot of damage. I would imagine. Alright, and we have like infinite move bar over here as well, which is cool. Yeah, you got a flinch there, although it has less than flinch, so there's that. Oh, forgot to use the, well, not forgot, just didn't press the sync move in time, I guess. Does this kill it? It does. Well, surprise, I guess. Although it's not too much of a surprise, since we all know Crash Awake's just gonna obliterate this guy anyways. You know, it is what it is. And the Pidgey is also dead. Okay. I used to never do the level up manual super courses because, one, back then, before the level cap increase, we didn't really have a use for it. I mean, like, you know, it's so easy to level up Pokemon anyways, and then besides, just the regular course just gives you, I guess, decent enough drops anyways. So that's why I never used to do level up super courses. But now, I mean, they're obviously quite useful, so here we are. Alright, throw in one of these. And, oops, forgot to use second Dark hit. Rip. Food asked what time does Cynthia come out? Cynthia comes out in about 8 hours. A bit under 8 hours. Just, you know, your regular reset time. Hey, Rajiv. Do you know? What time Cynthia dropping? Again, around 8 hours. 7 hours and 42 minutes, I guess. But by the time this message gets to you guys, it's probably going to be like 41 minutes or something. Because there's a bit of a delay. Not sure what the dog is doing. They just jumped off. So, there's that. Alright. One last one. The normal super course. As well as, you know, whatever else is there. I don't know what the dog's doing. Dog's being weird. Alright. Oh, what if I just use X speed as well? Let's use my X speeds with the move gauge increase and all that stuff. That's gonna be crazy. Alright, let's do. Okay. Oh my god. Look at that, just like fill up. The move gauge. Look at the move gauge, man. That's hilarious. Oh, thank you, Rajiv. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name correctly, which very likely I'm not. And if I am, I do apologize. Hi, ESC, Ida. Happy New Year to you, Rajiv, and everyone else who are excited for that. I'm personally not really. I can't really believe that 2019 is already about to be over, which is pretty sad, I guess. All right. Do I watch Naruto, or did I watch it? No, not really. Unfortunately, I read a bit of the manga back when it was running on Shonen Jump. It's probably still running on it. I don't know why I said back. But never really got into it, unfortunately. I've been thinking about watching it recently, but I just don't have the time, unfortunately. So there's that. I know, what a downer, right? Let's see. Do you have crit? I don't think you have crit, right? No, you don't have crit. If that's the case, let's go bring crit. So that's just how much I want Delibird on the team. I focus my team comp around that. It just makes the life so much easier to have Rosa Delibird. All right. Dart hit all the presents, flame charge. Dart hit all the presents, flame charge. That's +4. Go for our next attack all over here, and then we'll do a try and stop us. That should get us some max damage. Fire resistance up. Oh well. Psst. Oh yeah, I forgot it's Thorton. Oh well. I just saw it's weak to fire and it just brought Embor. But it's Thorton, so I guess it doesn't matter. But it also doesn't matter because I'm about to kill it with my sync move. Hey, at least the sync move doesn't kill me instead. Which is cool. Also sad. But hey, it is what it is. It's Embor. Ugh, the recoil. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's so much. Just so much. Well, that's a decent amount of pearls, I guess. Anyways, again, I'm just trying to finish my super courses before I forget, and we'll move on to the co-op stuff in a bit as soon as I'm done with all this stuff. I haven't used I have to admit I haven't used Lycanroc in a hot minute. Let's use Lycanroc once. Yeah, ever since I can't even remember. Ever since I think ever since I got Mewtwo, I just haven't used Lycanroc in co-op at all. Which is kind of sad. I didn't need to use that Dire Hit, which shows I haven't really used Lycanroc in a while. If I went ahead and used that Dire Hit plus with Dusclops, which is totally unnecessary. All right. Oh, thank you for just some pork with internet access. Well, congrats on your internet access, I guess. For the super chat, that's I don't even know what that amount is in my dollars, I guess. They said, this is my thank you to all the tutorials you made. Oh, thank you. Glad you guys thought it was helpful and just not some random nerd saying really dumb stuff on YouTube. Oh, thank you. Happy New Year to all you guys. For those of you who really care. I'm not like that cynical of a person or whatever or nihilistic, but it's just I don't really care too much for celebration stuff. I mean, it's cool, I guess. I do like how the Akasha games always have good banners out during all these celebrations. But aside from that, it's usually just like some other day. Same as every other day. Go to sleep, wake up, eat something, play video games, eat something else, play some more games, watch a basketball game, I guess if there's a game, play some piano, go to sleep. Anyways, all right, folks. Let's go ahead and do some EX Clair. If anyone wants to jump in, again, you don't need to have Dragonite. As long as you have Torchic and Superior, you could join. Although it would be nice if we only had one set of those. Just bring in something else. Some single target striker, just in case the other two folks also bring Torchic and Superior. Xfecto asks, can you do a video for farming co-op? I've done videos for farming specific ones. I haven't gone through them all because, well, going through them all will take a while. But so far, I've done quite a few. I've done Marshall. I think I've done Skyla. I've done Clair. Because, like, these are basically the ones that you could auto, right? You could auto Sky. I mean, I guess you could auto them all. Barry's another one that you can auto, right? I guess kinda. Barry, Skyla, Marshall, Clair. Like, these are Clair's not a good one to auto, honestly. Don't. Oh, by the way, if you're joining Clair, please don't auto, especially if you're using Dragonite. All right, I'll do connect with friends. Rajiv says, this is not the team I want to bring. I've been using Mewtwo all the time as well. It does so much damage per Mewtwo and Lance because it's so hurtful when you miss with Hyper Beam. Yeah, that's why I'm not using Lance. Although I sometimes use Lance just because I like seeing the damage from Lance. It just looks so satisfying to see like 8,000 damage off one hit. Yeah, but usually I still stick with Mewtwo because Mewtwo 100% accuracy and Mewtwo's really, really quick. So the move, that helps with the move gauge as well. In comparison to say Lycanroc. Lycanroc, also Stone Edge isn't 100% hit, so you have to use the hardest diamonds before that, which is a bit of a waste of turn. Even though sometimes the AI buffs as well for Mewtwo. Anyways, let me start with Dragonite. And just in case no one brings a support, because honestly, the best setup for EX Very Hard Clair is probably just 2 Dragonites plus supports. Like, because again, Dragonite's move gauge is so terrible to fill with that, Hyper Rune. If you miss, it's a sad day, right? So anyways, here's the room number. Also, my Superior and Torchic aren't max level. Not that I really need them to, since they're supports, not in a hurry. Anyways, party number's up there. Punch that into your thing, party invite code entry part thing, and then you'll be in here hopefully. Victor Games Terra Final says, do you have a competitive character that you use a lot? What do you mean competitive character? Like in Pokemon Masters, there really isn't much PvP or whatever. Saruto Uzuchiya asks, is it worth a pull Rosanta? Rosanta's really good. Is it worth pulling over Cynthia? I mean, Rosanta is definitely better than Cynthia in my opinion. But you do have lower rates in comparison. And holy crap. Well, there we go. Triple Lance. I'll play support. You guys don't swap. I'll play support. So yeah, it's worth pulling for Rosanta, but it really depends on how you want to budget your gems. X-Fact says, I do not have a lot of pulls, just free. 1 sec before I get to the comments. Xfecto asks, also, is Karen a high tier to try to... No, Karen is probably the worst 5-star striker, unfortunately. Guys, don't put Dragonite on auto. Dragonite on auto does a lot of really, really stupid stuff. So here's what happens when Dragonite's on auto. Dragonite starts with Now or Never, then Potions, then Hyper Beams. That is terrible. Don't do that. Don't do that, guys. Alright, I'm just going to throw out a special attack all, and then energize, and then I'll energy ball you guys. There we go. And we'll throw out an energy ball. Or I probably should have just swapped into Dragonite and for a Hyper Beam. Oh well. Let's go ahead and just use that now. Now that we're done supporting, I guess. Is the person on the left AFK? Oh, no. Probably just waiting for move gauge, I guess. Which makes sense. It is Dragonite. What can you do? Alright. These last 2 beams should take it out. ESC ITA asks, which is your favorite sync pair? Honestly, Dragonite's pretty fun. Dragonite's kind of like a guilty pleasure of mine. I know it has its problems, but when you actually use it, it's super fun. But it could also be because it's new. But if you really wanted to ask me like the favorite, like not just like my favorite character or whatever, because my favorite character that's in the game so far is probably between Erica or what's her face, Alyssa, right? But in terms of, just which sync pair I like using, I really like using Mewtwo. Mewtwo's super, super smooth to use. Um, what else? What else? Oh, Rose. Oh, no, no, no. Rosanta. 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 I cannot live without Rosanta in single player. Even, like, I would give up crit buffs for just to get Rosanta in there. Okay. You can call me Retro. Says I lost one earlier because my teammates were using Haxorus the whole game and they had Dragonite in the party. Oof. Yeah, I would say Dragonite's better than Haxorus. Although again, Haxorus isn't a terrible thing to bring to this fight. But if you have Dragonite, use Dragonite. All right. Hey, Suggestion Stands. Saruto Uzuchiya asks, "What's your opinion on the Dexit National?" Okay, you guys probably won't like my opinion on this one. I personally, honestly, I don't care. I'm ambivalent on this. I don't have a really strong position on this. I don't care either way. I do kind of enjoy that, it does limit my options because, like, every single time I play a Pokemon game, it's just gonna be the same team, right? So that gets a bit boring. But the dog's going crazy. Can someone please open the door? Thank you. Okay, they're letting the dog out potentially, but he's not really going out, so I don't know what the heck's going on with him. There he goes. Cool. But yeah, I personally don't care about the Dexit. They're gonna add all the Pokemon eventually. It's just they're not there at launch. Like, what's the big deal? Like, my favorite, like, half of, like, my favorite Pokemon are not in it. Like, my most favorite Pokemon is definitely not in the games. But, I personally don't mind. But I also do understand people who, aren't too happy about it. If you're, I completely understand if you don't have your favorite Pokemon in the game or whatever. You're, and you're upset about that. That's totally fine. I completely understand as well. Saruto asks, and who's the top tier solo supporter? There's a few. Like, I mean, all the supporters, honestly, except for maybe Eevee, are top tier solo supporters, right? All the top tier supporters for co-op as well. Stuff like Hilbert, Dusclops, Torchic, obviously. Rosanta, Superior, they're all great. Roxanne, right? Call me Retro asks, I'm maxing Dragonite with power-ups and he's getting more bulkiness and more supports. It's insane. I would caution you on that. Giving Dragonite bulk is not a good idea. Because again, in solo play, you want your enemies to target your supports and not your DPS, right? For obvious reasons, especially Dragonite, since you kind of, I guess, well, not so much in solo, but you do have a move that cuts your HP in half. So there's that, right? So yeah, I would caution you on that. You probably don't want it to be more bulkier than your supports. Jaime Alvarez, and again, if I get your name wrong, please feel free to correct me. Which I probably got this one wrong. Wrong again. What's your opinion on Blue? I think Blue's pretty bad, honestly. Blue's better than Karen, I would say, but worse than everyone else, basically. Xfecto asks, where's Charizard? Charizard, my speculation is Charizard is coming up in the 6-month anniversary. If not, then maybe 1-year anniversary, right? Stuginistan please asks, what is bulk? Bulk is basically the formula that, I guess the result of the formula that calculates your overall bulk, which is the stat that the AI bases its aggro on. So the highest bulk on the team always gets targeted by the AI, and I don't remember the exact formula at the moment, but I have it saved somewhere on my computer, but it involves HP, special defense, and defense. It's some kind of calculation between those 3 stats. And, it just shows in single player which one of your folks they're going to target, right? Yes, CITA asks, I wish in the game There was Naruto and Volcarona. Oh, that's a good one, I guess. Administrator 92 says, finally got Dragonite. Now I have the entire Dragon team. Dragonite, Salamence, and Haxorus. Okay, that's cool. I would say Kingdra's probably a better option than poor Haxorus. But hey, that's cool. Oh, sounds not that great either. Blitzwave is here, as they want to tell everyone. Good for you. And Call Me Retro says true, but I'm more focused on co-op and Dragonite is the best boy. Oh, well, that's fine. I mean, then I don't really know why you mentioned Bulk, though. Shoki-kun says, so putting Cynthia aside, how you feeling about the Solgaleo event to come? Hopefully it's much better. If what they said was true about, being more single player focused, or, have more, I would say, more stages, more farmable stages be single player focused, that's obviously going to be much beneficial for folks who actually don't have Cynthia, because in single player, so far the content in single player is basically any striker plus decent supports will clear a stage, right? No, I guess that's not decently leveled. Okay, let's say that. Let's put the level caveat in there as well, which I think is kind of important. Any decently leveled striker plus good supports will beat any single player stage. So I guess that would be helpful for folks who don't pull Cynthia. But Cynthia will be an absolute monster in single player against Solgaleo, potentially, right? Expecto says this might be a dumb question. Probably isn't. Very rarely are there any dumb questions in this world. But does it matter where you place your position? Yes, it does. It does matter where you place your position. I'm assuming you're talking about single player because, well, co-op is kind of obvious for the reasons why you place your position. But there is like kind of priority that AI goes through. If you're putting it on auto, right? If you're putting it on auto, it kind of matters because AI just kind of looks for, which moves are more useful in which slot, right? And the priority is middle, left, and then right. So they look if there's anything to do in the middle. If there's not, then they go to the left. If there's nothing on the left, then they go to the right. If there's nothing, I guess the middle just attacks, or whichever your DPS is, whichever one does the most damage. Deku Boy says got 3 out of 5 Lance damage, pretty good. Lance's damage is really, really good. I mean, of all the problems that Lance has, damage is not a problem for Lance. Lance does a lot of freaking damage. Got really lucky, but I was super greedy. Only had 3k gems left for Cynthia. Maybe I'll pay for gems. Oof. Well, they are having a really good sale going on at the moment. I keep on forgetting to buy it. Saruto asked, what's your number 1 favorite Pokemon? It's Scyther. I freaking love Scyther. Rajiv asked, when's Solgaleo coming? Same time as Cynthia, which is in, 7.5 hours around that time. Saruto asks, is Mewtwo level 85 useful or bad? I mean, it's decently useful. Depends on what other Pokemon you have. Obviously, if you have anything better, then you probably want to use those. Administrator 92 says, wish PvP was in the game. No. Developers already confirmed they're not bringing PvP in this game. This is not a PvP game. Someone says Caesar and Gyarados are the best Pokemon. Disagree. Alright. I was just waiting for that second Blazing Hope. You guys were wondering. I'm not AFK. Let's see. Charm Ranger has got 2 bars. Filling up. Okay, cool. Expecto says, I'm assuming Strike goes middle, support and right, and it's tech. No. No, it does. Well, you could. It depends on what you're trying to do with it. And also, no one uses tech. Unfortunately. Although, some people will start using tech once Cynthia drops because, again, you need Acerola for Sandstorm, obviously, right? Which you don't get with anyone else. So, I guess finally folks will maybe be using tech. So there's that. Alright, Heartbeam's back. I'll start using some Now or Nevers, I guess. Is that a kill? Should be a kill. Oh, there's a kill. Alright. No, again, developers already confirmed PvP is not coming to this game at all. It's not in their, vision. It's not in, whatever. That's not what this game is, right? Staginistan plays as Alexam, Espion, and Venusaur, my favorite, and after that, Arcanine, Gengar for Alligator, Sceptile, Gyarados. Well, I like a lot of those as well. I guess the only ones I don't really like too much, I'm not a huge fan of Pidgeot, not a huge Sceptile fan, and not a huge Venusaur or Espion fan. I freaking love Umbreon though. So there's that. Ding. Not gonna say that name. Someone asked, should Pokemon Masters be renamed Lycanroc Masters? Not really. Lycanroc's not that great anymore. It's still good, but it's definitely not what it used to be. Shadow Blob SS says, I feel like they should add a feature where if 2 or more players in co-op put the game on fast forward, the battle just I guess. Yeah. I mean, that's what most people have been suggesting, right? But personally, I don't mind the co-op, how the co-op is constructed at the moment, so I don't have too much strong feelings for that idea anymore. Agent 3. I'll figure out some supports, because supports is better than Giovanni here, unfortunately. John Oates asks, Cynthia's out in the first or second? No, it's not. Cynthia's out in like 7 hours and 20 minutes. So there's that. Let's see. I guess I'll Hyper Beam. Oh, so you do have Rosa. Oh, probably should have waited on the Hyper Beam then. Oof. Ouch. I hate that bulldoze, man. I hate the bulldoze. We just missed a Hyper Beam, did we? Yeah, we did. Let's go for Dragon Ball. Just get Unity up there. I think we still have one more time to energize, right? Okay, good. I mean, it depends on where you're at, because where I'm at, it's not the first. For me, it's still the 31st. Joey Nader says, will there never be PvP? Yeah, there never will be PvP. Which I'm totally fine with. Alright, let me just get that Unity attack out there with Dragon Claw. And we'll start using freaking Hour, or I guess someone else got that. Which doesn't matter anymore. There we go. For you, it's the first 7 in the morning. Okay. Happy New Year to you, John. X Facto asks, do you think there will be a trading system? Probably not, because that would be kind of weird. This is not just Pokemon. It's like, that would be like human trafficking, which is really weird, right? Let's not do that. Because again, this is not just Pokemon. We also got trainers in here as well. Let's not trade around humans. That'll be really awkward. Alright, oh, it's just Salamence left. Okay, cool. We'll go ahead and Hyper Beam into a Sync move. Should probably kill it. Yeah, no, definitely gonna kill it. Oh, there we go. Shadow Blob SS says PP would be super unbalanced since everybody would just rush Striker. I don't know, it depends. I mean, if theoretically, I guess if PvP was a thing, I guess tech units would be used more, but who knows. ESE ITA says, I bet you will Garchomp be... Oh, we got a triple single! Don't need any of those, unfortunately. But it's rare to see, I guess. Will Garchomp be needful for the Solgaleo event? I highly doubt you have to have Garchomp to beat it. Just like almost every other battle in this game, you don't have to have a certain unit, right? There's at least usually one more other option. And especially events. Like, events usually aren't that difficult. Rajiv asks, what team comp do you recommend with Garchomp? Acerola, definitely. You definitely want Acerola in there, just for, obviously, the crit boost and all that, right? I would say Acerola plus Rose Santa would be great. Is that Brendan? That's Brendan. Huh? I don't understand that question, Xfecto. Xfecto asks, what striker do you want to go with? Striker regular? What the heck's a regular striker? Or striker special? Not sure what that means. Cryptic Marco says, what's up? What's up? Back to you. Gamer Dude says, who isn't confirmed for Masters that you want to see in the game? Pike Queen Lucy. I want to see Pike Queen Lucy. I like Pike Queen Lucy. She's pretty cool. No. Yeah. Some other characters, Mirabee would be nice, but you know, they did talk about spin-off game characters, and they did kind of say they're probably not, you know, looking into it at the moment. So there's that, unfortunately, for Mirabee. But oh well. What can I do, right? Who else is not confirmed that I really want in the game? I don't know. What was that guy's name again? I can't remember his name. The Pico guy. The Pico guy. Pico? You guys know. The Wingull dude. What was his name? Oh. Was it Will or something? I don't know. Oh, what's that old guy's name again? Bill? Crap, not Bill. Can't remember his name. Mr. Briney! Yes! I want him and Pecco in the game. Please. Please. Mr. Briney and Pecco, please. Mr. Briney and Pecco. Pecco? Pico? I don't know. I still don't know how to pronounce it. But please. Please. Make it happen. Even if it's only like a 2-star or whatever sync pair. And yeah, it would be pretty cool if they added like 2-star sync pairs or whatever, right? So there's that. What the heck is happening? Why is he about to sync move? Why have we not won yet? I don't know what the hell's happening. Oof. But that's an oof. What else? Courtney would be cool. People like Courtney. Zinnia. I'd freaking love Zinnia. Jason then asks, is Auto EX challenge Clair possible? I guess it's possible, but it's a terrible idea. It's a terrible idea to auto Clair. Gamer Dude 491 says I want Guzma and Gliscopod. Gliscopod is one of my new favorites because of its savage. Yeah, Gliscopod's pretty cool. When's Sogali event? Sogali event's in. I have to calculate this every time someone asks. It's in 7 hours and 12 minutes. What's my friend code in Pokemon Sword? You mean like my Nintendo Switch code? I cannot memorize any of those. I have no clue. So Jinshan plays, I would love Green and Venusaur and Blue and Blastoise because we're already getting rid of Charizard. I guess that could happen. Soda asks, is Pokemon Masters your favorite? No, it's not my. I like it. I like it a lot. Not my favorite game. Definitely not my favorite game. It's a good game, but not my favorite. All right, folks. Join in again. I haven't been getting any good drops with EX Clear, honestly. I don't think I've gotten a single 2-star yet, and I've been farming it. Like, I don't know what the hell's up with this. It's getting really bad luck on Claire, which is unfortunate, I guess. All right, folks. Hop in, maybe. Although, I do understand it takes a while to enter those numbers, so there's that. Okay. Let's see, what other sync pairs would be cool? Anyone plus Scyther. I just don't know who the hell's gonna have Scyther. Maybe like a Signasuit Bugsy. I don't know. Did Genistan please says Venusaur is support, Blastoise tech, Charizard is striker, and then them having perfect sync with each other. That would be awesome. Sure, but swap Blastoise for the striker and Charizard for the tech, and then we're good. Expecto asks, do you play auto chess? What the heck's auto chess? Not sure what that is. Yeah. Oof, that recoil. Yay, time to energize. Sports are so cool. Zudo says did 3 multi summons on Lance, didn't get any 5 stars. Oof, that's not cool. Expecto says I heard Tencent is making a Pokemon auto chess. I would be super excited. I'm not sure what that is. Haven't really heard too much about that. I'll have to probably look it up later. Shadow Blob SS says Blastoise has cannons and needs to use them. Yes. Yeah. What the hell's happening? Okay. Somehow I have max move gauge. I probably just use now or never. Oof, are we gonna die from that? We're gonna die from that. Welp. At least we got a Rosa over here, which we could time to energize with. Or Unity would come in, and then we'll miss out on the Dragon Unity. I don't know. I don't think we have Dragon Unity anyway, since I don't think the other person has Dragonite or any Dragon types. I could be wrong. Okay, no, I'm wrong. Okay, that's an L on me. I guess I should use potion instead, but was too greedy. Oh well. Drake meters probably kill it. Yep, there we go. We're good. GG. Shinzan asks, are you gonna do more scouts for Christmas, Seabold? Should I do some more scouts? Because here's the thing. If I don't get him, I probably won't have a chance at him until like next Christmas, and probably when next Christmas rolls around, like he's gonna be much more harder because we'll have more units in the pool. So I don't know. Should I go scout for him before he goes away? Again, I would prefer saving gems for Cynthia so I could actually get Cynthia, right? But I mean, if you guys really want me to, what can I do? Jane got a 2-star bracelet. Well, good for you. That's pretty cool. I just closed my chat. Oof. Maybe one more multi. Oof. One more multi. Dude, one multi's 3K gems, man. Let's see how many we get over here. 4K, 8K, 2. Okay, you know what? Let's do a few more summons. I'm not going to do a multi. That might be a bit too much, but a few more. Alright, come on. Again, this guy sucks so bad. He's basically just for collection purposes at the moment. Unless there's any use for him in the Battle Villa or the Sync Grid could save him. Oh, interesting. 5-star, please? No, 4-star. Huh, Will, cool. Will's cool. Well, there's Will got 5 out of 5. I guess that's not bad. Alright, let's do like 3. 3 pulls. Yeah, probably I'm not gonna do more than that. Oh boy. Oh, another antenna. Wow, interesting. 4-star. Whitney. She's probably the worst 4-star in the game. I know there's a lot of really bad 4-stars. Not sure if she's the worst, but there's a lot of really bad ones. All right, come on, game. Last one before Seabell goes away. Please. What can Christmas Seabell even do? He has like a lower accuracy thing, and honestly, I think there's also lower speed. Honestly, can't remember. Let's check what the heck this guy. I just remember him being like absolute garbage. Looks like you can't really check over here. He's. Can you check from here or something? No? Notes? Oh, seasonal sync pairs? Oh, huh. Is that something different? Seasonal sync players will appear for a limited time during the seasonal scout. Oh, there's a possibility they will appear outside the seasonal scout in the future. Oh, this seasonal scout. Oh, wording. Rajiv asks you single scout or multi when new batters. Always single. Do not ever do multis. There's literally no point doing multis, and for singles, singles save you. It just saves you more gems. Let's go back to EX Clair. Bradley just says I've every single character but seasonals, and I'll be on oof. Well, I don't have Christmas Seabold either. Although thankfully I got Christmas Rosa, which is the much better one. There's literally no reason to pull for this guy except for collection purposes at the moment. Alright. Join the party, I guess, as I try to catch up with the chat. Bradley's just praying for Cynthia. Well, good luck to you, hopefully. And everyone else who's trying to pull for Cynthia. Bradley just says I did the 10 multi for Lance first time and I got him though. Yeah, no, but sure you get him, but like it's the same rates as singles. Like there's zero upsides to doing. I guess the only upside is it's quicker. I guess you save some time, but you save gems with singles. So I would take gems over like a few seconds. Why didn't I complete the main story? Should I complete the main story? I don't see a point in completing the main story though. I'll maybe complete it sometime. I just don't have time. Bradley's just got Crash Awake to 4-star today because, well, congrats, I guess. Hopefully you 4-starred some more important characters before Crash Awake. Even though, again, Crash Awake's good, but I would say there's better priorities, unfortunately, for the guy. Even though he's really good, still. He's probably, like, the only, like, pure damage sync pair. It's hard to say Will, but Will isn't. Will is super conditional, right? I guess the only damaging, like co-op attack unit, DPS co-op unit. Gotta put it that way, I guess. No, let me queue up the Hyper Beam first. Okay, cool. Queue up the Hyper Beam right before the time to enters. Although it didn't really matter too much since it's only 3 bars. And we still didn't have enough anyways. Alright, well, this one was close. Alright, and Kinger's dead. Alright, potion time. I already got Callum. Like, the main story part I didn't complete is just that, like, the fighting one at the end. I already have Callum, and he sucks. He's probably the worst 5-star in the game. Suruto says, would you play Mario Kart Tour if the online mode is out? I play Mario Kart Tour. I just haven't been playing it a lot recently. Garen Dude says, but they'll give us 1-star young surgery with his Rattata? I don't know. Maybe they'll do it for April Fools. Blitz just got Lance. Congrats, Blitz. That's pretty cool. Lance is cool. Bradley just says, do you think they'll do Valentine's Day seasonal? Maybe. Bradley just says Glacier is bad. That's correct. Unfortunately. Callum's bad, Ace Roll's bad. Callum's bad, Ace Roll's bad, Sharon's bad. Who else is bad? Glacier's bad, Houndoom's not great. Who else? Is that all the story? I just basically all this story, 5 stars minus Rosa is bad. Plus Glacier and potentially Houndoom. Bradley just says it pulled her just now. Christmas Rosa, and don't even want to use her. Use Christmas. Christmas Rosa is my absolute favorite sync pair to use. She is so freaking good. Christmas Rosa is so freaking good. It's unbelievable. Bradley just says Sharon is only good when you. Not even good for heals. Come on. Just use potions or whatever instead. And heals aren't really that relevant in this game, unfortunately. Like, you're wasting turns healing instead of DPSing with buffs when you could DPS with buffs. And wasting a turn on healing is just another countdown for your opponent to use their sync move and blow out your whole team and remove all your buffs. Anyways, just boy says, would Acer Roll be only be used for Sandstorm, then be switch out? Yeah, that's basically it. Rise says, no, I pulled Glacia on the crystal. Oh, you pulled Glacia. Oof. Well, that's not fun. I mean, again, even these bad sync pairs, they could potentially be more useful in the future when Sync Grid comes out and when Battle Villa comes out. So I wouldn't be too sad over it. I personally love a Glacia. It would be cool if I could get Glacia. I still have Glacia and Caitlyn, right? Bradley says, wait, so since it'll be more single player stuff for today's event, do you think we'll be able to grind it fast AF? I don't know. Potentially, I guess. Since, with single player, well with co-op, mostly you're playing with randos, if they bring something stupid, bring like a Palpitoad or whatever. And again, we don't know if Palpitoad's good or not. Palpitoad could actually be good for this one. But, who knows? It's single player, I guess it's just more reliable. If there's like a reliable auto for single player, then, you don't have to rely on teammates, which could, potentially screw up, right? Raz says, watch it be like battle 200 times get together. Well, that's not terrible then. I mean, I'll just get together. That's actually not. That's might be a bit too much just to get him. But if it's like, full dupes or whatever, if it's only 200, I'd take it, man. Yeah, they did say something about train everyone for Battle Villa, although it's probably a slight exaggeration on their part. Okay, they're going for time to energize. Cool. Raiza says, wish Lily had him. Well, I mean, Lily could still get something, right? It could be Nebby or whatever, or Lunala, right? Potentially. So is that. I just wish, when they gave the main character a legendary, I just wish it was like some legendary that really didn't have any other connection to like other characters. That's all. Let me just queue out a Dragon Claw so we get Unity. Go over Now or Never. Give Lily a little ball picks. Someone said. Yeah, I agree with Bradley over there. That's exactly my thought. Just like give something that doesn't have a trainer, like I don't know, Darkrai. Darkrai doesn't have a trainer, right? Not that I really know of. Darkrai, Heatran kind of has ties with what's her name again? The fire type. Not fire type, is it? Oh, I can't remember. Was it Rourke? No, not Rourke. Heatran. Who's that person who went in the cave with us in when we were getting Heatran? I can't remember. Anyways, Rezos asks who would have had Deoxys? Probably no one. Right? Arceus would be a good one, I guess. Buck. Is Buck the steel guy? I don't know. Someone said Ash should get added. Ash is anime. Pokemon Masters is mainly, almost exclusively the game canon. So Ash is not in the game canon, so he's probably not gonna get added anytime soon. Happy New Year to you guys as well, Ultimate Gamer. Angela001 says Darkrai has Tobias in the anime trainer. Yeah, but this game has nothing to do with the anime, so in the game, Darkrai I don't think has any trainers. Yeah, I just remember some red-haired guy, but I don't remember the name. Right. So I guess potentially Buck could have it, right? So there's that. Bradley says I want one of those waiter gym leaders from one of the earlier games. What the heck's a waiter gym leader? Shadow Blob says Professor Juniper and Shiny Minchino is my most anticipated sync pair. I'm not sure if Shiny's... I mean, Shiny will come eventually. That's just speculation. I don't have any evidence on that. Just Boys has Creation Trio. Should be linked to Clair. Maybe. Right. Karu's asked what sync pair would Ash even get Greninja? Well, first of all, Ash is probably not coming to the game. Second of all, a lot of people have been saying Ash Greninja. I'm more of a Pikachu guy for Ash. Personally, I would like to believe that Pikachu is a much more iconic partner for Ash than Ash Greninja. But that's just me. I could be wrong. Happy New Year to you as well, Neto. Angela01 asks what team will use against Sogalo. I'm not sure. Sogalo's not out yet. I don't know what the Sogalo event's gonna be. Rajiv asks, what's your thoughts on Ponyta? Ponyta's basically the only, sunny day sync pair we have in the game, so, what can we do? What can we do? Close the chat again. Can I open it up? Where's the chat? Where's the chat? There's a chat. There we go. Ultimate Gamer asks, is 6-month anniversary Scout announced? I mean, it's announced that there will be a 6-year anniversary, or not 6-year. I keep on saying 6-year anniversary. I don't know why. 6-month anniversary Scout. I guess it's just because games don't usually do month anniversaries. In comparison to yearly anniversaries. But yeah, they announced there's going to be a Scout. They didn't, however, announce what would be in the Scout. So there's that. If that answers your question. Shilufia Shimwebi says, or asks, I guess, when N comes through, we'll go all in. Zorak or Zekrom or even Reshiram. I can only hope. N's probably going to be another really hype character as well. Raikaru says Pikachu. Or, no, just Boy says Ash Greninja just looks cooler, but Pikachu has that charisma with Ash that can't be matched. Raikaru says Pikachu would be trash. Are you saying Ash's Pikachu is trash? Do you want me to list out Ash's Pikachu's kill list for you? Pikachu has a very extensive kill list. Ash's Pikachu. So there's that. Let's say made a whole new form from I don't know. Just Boy says N should be paired with a Unova legendary. Again, a lot of people fall into this trap of, because X Pokemon is bad in the main series, they're probably going to be bad in Pokemon Masters. If X Pokemon is really strong in the main series, that's going to mean it's very likely going to be strong in Pokemon Masters. That's not true at all. Like, one of the best Pokemon in the game at the moment is Torchic. That's like a base level Pokemon. Doesn't involve Deliber's another great one, right? And then in main series game, they're garbage. And then like some Pokemon like Salamence. Salamence is really strong. It's pseudo legendary, super strong, high base stats, all that stuff. Super strong in the main series. Absolute garbage in Pokemon Masters, right? Shablabessa says, N feels better with Zekrom. He seeks the ideal world where people live fine with Pokemon. Depends, I guess, on interpretation. Alden Gamer says, is Cynthia worth the summon? I have 70k non-paid. I think I did a whole 20-minute video on that. It's complicated. Husna M says I don't have a lot of gems left for Cynthia, so I hope we get her quickly. Well, good luck to you. Andra001 says Happy New Year to you too. Yep, Happy New Year, folks. I guess, even though it's not really New Year at my time yet. But, for those who are, well, Happy New Year, I guess. I closed the chat again. Oh my god. This is so annoying. Saruto Uzuchiya asks, when is the 6th month for Pokemon Masters? I think it's next month. Probably just says I only have 10k gems saved, but that's 40 pulls. Yeah, so there's that. Neto JMS says I have 66k non-paid. Apparently someone right here has even more. Well, right. So kill us. Yeah, just, the list of very strong Pokemon that Pikachu has taken down. Ash's Pikachu, right? Shalblaw says, oh my god. Ash Pikachu loss list is also very inclusive, including level 5. So oh, are you sure? Level? Huh? Ricardo says, yeah, but Pikachu is very bad in Masters. Sure. But you know, if they make another Pikachu, they can make it really good, right? Ultimate Gamer says they need upcoming EV. I think upcoming EV Leaf has great synergy with Landstrike. I mean, basically, Leaf has like great synergy with like every non-mega striker, right? Chilufia says just started playing the game yesterday, and is it really easy to get free-to-play gems? Or yeah, it's relatively easy to get free-to-play gems in this game. And yes, it is called gems. Just Boy says I really hope they don't botch Steven with Metagross. Want to be like a tech, because again, Steel types have a very bad track record, or a track record of being tech types. two out of 3 Steel type units in this game are techs. So watch it be like tech or something. Bradley just says if it was Nears, we'd be pulling CYNTHIA and playing the event, right? Raikaru says it's not New Year's until CYNTHIA drops. Raikaru says getting free to play gems pretty easy for the new player. Yeah, that's true. Ultimate Gamer says I'm already done Dragon Psych Gears. Well, good for you. Matt Kirk says or Charizard would really want Diantha and Mega Gardevoir. I think she'll be a dark horse potentially. I just hope she's I don't know. I mean, we need fairy types in this game, but I just personally like Gardevoir more as a psychic type. I guess I'm a bit old school in that sense. February 29th is anniversary, I believe. Probably around that, yeah. Shablabba says, I find it kind of weird that Brandon can't Mega Evolve Sceptile when in 6th Gen is the Mega generation, even though he has Mega Ring and Pokemon Masters. I mean, he can Mega Evolve in the future. It's not confirmed that he can't Mega Evolve or whatever. He could still Mega Evolve, but, just not yet. Holman Gamer says, I still want to see Red and Charizard on its 6-month anniversary, and big fan of Charmander. Evolution time, well, good for you. I think there's a good chance they'll release Red and Charizard during the 6-month anniversary. Again, it's just me speculation, but a lot of signs point to that happening, right? Bradley just asks, so what exactly is Battleville? So Battleville, basically, from the information that we know now, is some kind of new single-player event, or not event, some kind of single-player mode that, from what they say, would use more, would make more sync pairs useful. Is basically all we have right now. Now JMS says Eevee is the only sport that you really want as many dupes as you get, I guess. Although, personally, I think, plus 5 move gauge is a bit overkill. Dialogue Prime says free units getting stronger, and definitely the case. With Mewtwo and Solgaleo and Torchic, right? Mewtwo, Solgaleo, and Torchic, man. Holy crap. Holy trinity of free-to-play units. I can't get any Dragon Gear drop. I give up. Well, I'm not giving up, but I'm giving up on expecting anything from my runs. Bradley just says, why is Eevee so good? What's the move list? So Eevee's sync move increases the move gauge by however many, however much your sync level is. So if it's like sync 5, you increase the move gauge by 5. That's your sync move, right? And then also increases your attack, special attack, defense, special defense, and I think accuracy by 2 as well. And then also has impervious, so stats can't be lowered. If your opponent sinks you, you could go and tank a hit, not get your stats lowered or whatever. And then, wow, we got 2 supports. And then also has baton pass, so you could pass off those stats, right, to your striker. And even though, some people say, oh, it's only plus 2 to those stats, not the biggest deal. But if you're running triple Eevee, that's plus 6 to all those stats, right? Which is obviously, not sure why you're using Flame Charge, but okay, sorry, okay. No worries, we're good. But yeah, holy crap, I'm getting 2 supports from a Dragonite. It's like I'm playing single player. I don't know why I used twice special attack plus or X special attack. Anyways. Reza says, is that just temporary the move gauge thing? Well, I mean, of course, after you use it, it's gone, right? Matt Kirk says, is there anyone not in the upcoming release or the startup page of the game that you would like to see as a introduced? I think I already answered this before, but just quick recap. Um, my number one target would be Pike Queen Lucy and Survivor, and then I'd also want Mirror B and Ludicolo. Also would like Mr. Briny and Peko. What else? A lot of people like Youngster Joey, which I don't mind Youngster Joey coming into the game, but it's definitely not a priority for me. There's like a billion more trainers that I want in the game for Youngster Joey, even though it's all fun and whatever. Who else? I don't know, and whatever sync pair plus Scyther. If it's gonna be Bugsy, Signasuit, or I guess Aaron Signasuit. I don't even know. There's not that many great bug type trainers, nor any trainers with Scyther as their signature Pokemon or whatever. Jason said, I don't know. Zhen. Jen. I don't know. Jason Jen says, correct me if I'm wrong. I would like to see Opal and Alcremie. Okay, cool. I don't know how to pronounce it, by the way. Also, since it's, I would assume Pinion, I don't, you don't have the sounds for it. So I don't know if it's Jen or Jen. Or Jen, I guess. Is Jen a surname? I don't know. Jen? I don't think that's a word. It's either Jen, or Jen. One of those. Definitely not Zen. Gary says, Hoop for me just reached 2020. Well, Happy New Year to you. Not sure what that is, but Happy New Year, I guess, Gary. Right, Carter says Primal Groudon, Archie, Primal Groudon, Maxi. What? Groudon for Archie? And Kyogre for Maxi? Why do you want so much chaos in this world, man? Well, that's okay, I guess. Okay. That's a new one. Ultimate Gamer says, I think so. Galavan and Cynthia Banner are coming after 7 hours. Yeah, 7 hours. Well, technically it's 6 hours and 43 minutes. So there's that. Matt Kurt wants Tower Tycoon Palmer. Palmer's cool. And Heatran and Cyrus. Maybe Giratina. But I'd have him with any Pokemon. I just think he's a great character. That's cool. Cyrus would be nice. Not sure what Cyrus would get, though. Like, since there are, I mean, I guess he could get Giratina, since you could then give the main characters Dialga / Palkai, right? I guess. Laval Lucas Perry asks, what's the max level stars you can get on your gear? 2. Highest stars are 2. Drago Gaming would like to see Walling Glade. Yeah, that's another one I really want. Daku Boy says Cynthia comes in 3 hours 40. No, that's not true. Cynthia does not come in 3 hours 43 minutes. Comes out in 6 hours and 42 minutes. I'm staying until Cynthia. No, I have a Raptors game to catch in like an hour, and also I have to eat. I haven't eaten yet today, so there's that. Rykar says, wait, I switched them up. I was like, what the heck? You want to give Archie Groudon and Maxi Kyogre? Like, what kind of chaos theory is this? Yeah, Wally Gurley would be great. Bradley just asks, are Cynthia and Leaf the only ones worth pulling? Or is Ethan's decent? Ethan could potentially be better than Cynthia in single player, I guess. But again, Ethan does have its issues, right? But in single player, dude's going to be an absolute monster. But also, single player's not that useful at the moment, until, obviously, Battle Villa comes out. Which, it's still a while, I guess. Oh, did I write 115 on the video instead of 110? Oops, that's my bad. I'll change it after I stream. That's a mistake. Gondek asks, is there any mobile games you're thinking about playing in the future? And Sword playthrough, what, please? The Sword playthrough thing, I'll maybe get it up later today. I don't know. Matt Kirk says, I forgot about Wally, but think would be great. But think Archie and Mega Sharpedo would be better. I don't know. Like, we have to give this a legendary to someone, right? Thing is, like, stuff like Sharpedo and Camera, like, you could give them to, like, the admins, and the leaders would get the legendaries, right? Which personally I would think would make more sense. What's the Aqua admin's name? Is it Shelly or something? Obviously talking about the girls. I don't know nor care about the guys. But is it like Courtney and Shelly? I think it's their names. I don't know. Did I say 7 p.m. PST? No, it's not. It's 10 PST, not 7. If I said that, it was a mistake. Joe Gaming says main Blaziken would be amazing. Oh, that'd be cool, I guess. Poor boy Nana Porbray says I can't wait for Glade and Wally. Yeah, Glade and Wally's gonna be cool. Everyone likes Wally. Who doesn't like Wally? Come on. You have to be a monster to not like Wally. Agni iOS is what team will I be running, considering I pulled Cynthia. If you pull Cynthia, you're probably going to run something like Rose Santa, Cynthia, and Acerola. If you don't have Rose Santa... Oh yeah, the other guy's Matt. Well, Matt would know, right? Rose Santa... I guess you could replace Rose Santa with... Hilbert, maybe? Do Hilbert. Hilbert's a good one. Or Dusclops, whichever one, I guess. Center of Stars says now Sogalo would be the best Steel type striker. How will Steven and his Metagross be able to compete now? Well, Metagross could be a tech. Another tech Steel type. Neto JMS says Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire maybe me fell in love with Wally. Yeah, I loved Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, man. It was so great. Honestly, very, very hot take. No, I'm not going to say it. Matt Kirk says Zinnia and Rayquaza would be amazing. Yeah, that's another one I really, really want. By the way, screw everyone who hates the Delta episode. If you hated the Delta episode, come on. I thought the Delta episode was great. A lot of people didn't like it. I loved it. I freaking loved the Delta episode. Shadow Blob SS says, can we have a sync pair with 5 Magma Aqua Grunts each with Intimidate Mariana as one, all as one sync pair? It's what, gonna be like -5 physical attack when they come out? Raikaro says meter match about to be growing, potentially. Matt Kirk says Delta episode was great in my opinion. Also love the updated Skybird. Yeah. I don't know, I kinda like the OG Skybird as well. Both of them were pretty cool, I guess. Center of Star says yes, Delta episode is my favorite post game story to date. Yeah, same. I love that Delta episode because again, they were not making an Emerald, right? Which I'm a huge fan of Emerald, so they threw a lot of those elements in there, which I thought was really, really nice. A lot of callbacks and stuff. I liked it. Glaceon is Batman. Well, hello, Bruce Wayne. Oh crap! Spoilers. Sorry about that. Sorry about the spoilers. Let me fix that spoiler real fast. Bruce Wayne is not Batman. Dro Gaming says Annabelle and Alexam would be broken. Annabelle and Alexam would be broken, but let me stop you right there. Because Alexam is for Sabrina and Sabrina only. We're not taking and bringing Alexam to anyone else until Sabrina gets Alexam first. Okay. There. Sorry, Annabelle. Love Annabelle. Alexam is Sabrina's. You can have something else, right? Annabelle has a decent selection of units, right? What else does Annabelle have aside from Alexam? I mean, doesn't she have like the legendary birds or something? That's cool, I guess. Where someone said Neto says every Pokemon that can have a specific sync move name is certain to evolve. I wouldn't say it's certain, but very, very likely to evolve, yeah. Poor boy Neno Pobri says, will May have Blaziken or Mudkip? Not sure. I would say more likely it's going to be Mudkip just because Torchic's already in the game, but it could be Blaziken as well, which I would personally want her to have. I don't know. I personally don't care, honestly, because every time I play Gen 3 games, I pick Torchic, so she has like... she gets Mudkip every time. So it's more personal to my experience. But Generally, she's more portrayed, I guess, more often with Torchic and Blaziken, right? So there's that. Matt Kirk says it was a nightmare to do as a kid. My reactions on the Mac bike were awful. I know, but that's what made it fun for me. Like it was, actually challenging, right? I thought as a kid, right? Glazon says, well, Mr. Wayne. I mean, whoever, right? Val Lucas Perry said it should be Sabrina. I agree. Realizo says, so let's talk logic. Since Lance and Cynthia are releasing back to back, I wonder if we'll need to use them both for that. I don't know. Could potentially, they could potentially have something that's weak to Dragonite, I guess. Maybe Komodo. I don't know. Right. Karu says, I hope Gen 4 remakes, they include Platinum elements, since Platinum include a lot of good things too. Yep. Platinum was great as well. If they do remakes, I hope they do something similar to Delta episode. It doesn't have to be post game or but do include a lot of Platinum stuff, right? Laval Lucas Perry asks, why doesn't Blue have Blastoise WTF? Blue is getting a Signa-suit, which is very likely Blastoise, so I wouldn't worry about that. Center of Stars says that I think Annabelle could have Raikou. Oh yeah. Annabelle's the one with the legendary dog. So if I remember correctly, Pyramid King, what was his name again? This is Brendan, right? Pyramid King Brendan was the guy with the Reggies. Annabelle was the one with the dogs, right? I think didn't Pyramid King also have the birds as well? I don't know. Can't remember. It says in Brazilian, by the way, so I can misspell something. Oh, that's you're doing fine so far. Don't worry about it. Fabio says, why aren't AoE moves good on co-ops? Oh my god, not this one again. Long explanation. Basically, your power gets cut. It's bad if you're trying to go auto and if you're supposed to target the mid, right? Which a lot of, co-ops, you do try to target the mid, right? It just screws with AI a lot, and there's a billion other reasons. But those are, I guess, the main ones. Austin Kush says, appreciate the videos put up, watch them every day. Glad to see your action on Twitch too. Oh, thank you. I'm not like really on Twitch. I just stream to both platforms at the same time, just so if anyone likes the Twitch platform more, they could use that one. If you're comfortable with Twitch, then you could watch it on Twitch potentially, right? So there's that. I'm not like actively trying to grow my Twitch following or whatever. It's just another option that folks can use. ED Chris 22ZZZ says, I want to farm Rosie EX, but I have trouble finding a match. No, why? Not sure what is that though. Matt Kirk says AZ of a flat. I don't know what that Floetti? I don't know. Would be a cool support maybe. Oh, that would be really, really cool. I haven't really seen people talk too much about AZ, but AZ would be a really, really good one. Speaking of XY sync pairs, Lysander plus Pyro would be pretty cool, right? And then like Lysander with Signa-suit could also have Mega Gyarados, right? Although that would potentially go to blue. I don't know. Hugh and Simipour could be awesome, potentially, right? Ultimate Gamer says I want to see blue Blastoise in the future. Dawn, damn, huh? I don't know. Mangaka making blue losing on Pokemon Champion battle against red. Blue wins in this battle, in my opinion, but Manga proved main character. Sure. Glazion asks, is Mewtwo gonna be back? Yeah, it's gonna be back. Christian Garcia asks, what is Lance's potential after the move change update? The move change update? Are you talking about the sync grid or the co-op changes? Because sync grid, I don't know. Like, we don't know what that entails, right? I would assume it would be positive, right? But again, we don't know for sure. Ultimate Gamer says I love both, the super effective. I love both, but super effective is part of battle mechanics. Did I miss something? Oh, yeah, the manga thing. I don't know, I haven't really read the manga too much. Fabio says Christmas, Nolan, and Articuno would be awesome. That would be really, really nice. That would be really cool. Oh yeah, Nolan's the one with the birds. Matt Kirk says Kukui and Incineroar would be nice. they did. I think they did mention Kukui coming in the game or some, at some point. So there's that. Well, no, they mentioned Professor would potentially be in the game. Darkside07 says I barely find anyone doing some of these EXs when searching. Oh well. I don't know. There should be a decent amount of people doing Rosa, right? There's just a few that not a lot of people are doing. I don't think a lot of people do Flannery. I don't think a lot of people do, what's the other one? Oh, Karina. So I think those are the ones that people don't do too much. People also don't do Brock as much just because Barry's just much easier, right? Ricardo says himself that AZ's flood never got released. Oof. Laval Lucas Perry says Professor Oak should team up with Mew. Not sure the connection there, but okay. Shadow Blob SS is sync grade coming with Cynthia? No, it's not. It says January, but not sure when. Yeah, we don't know when. Oh, finally! Oh my god. Bit of a ridiculous reaction to a 2-star gear drop, but holy crap. I think this is my first 2-star dragon gear, and I've been farming this thing forever. Austin Kush says sync map update is not as well. No, it's not. At least from the available info that we have it's not. Ricardo says when Kukui did mine with Lycanroc. I heard something about that. Kukui and Lycanroc. Okay, let me check my gear first. I'm pretty sure that's like my first. Okay, first one I guess out of the. Oh, never mind. Huh. Okay, I'm tripping. Don't mind me. I'm tripping. I'm mad tripping. Okay, so I have a gear drop before, but it's my first drop in like 2 days probably or something. It's been a while since I got one, so there's that. So let's see. I need one more bracelet. Oh, Jesus Christ. The one that I actually need, the bandana, I got 0 of, and the one that is absolutely worthless. I wouldn't say it's worth. I guess you could use with Hacktress. It has like 3. Dragonpin got 1. Dragonpin's actually pretty useful. If I get one more, I'll put it on the team for a co-op for Dragonite just because of the recoil thing, right? Okay, let's do this again. Friends. We'll go with that. Rajiv says I got 3 2-star gears since we've been around. Oof. Well, I mean, congrats, but oof for me. Sen for Star says, well, I never bother farm gears. Gears are pretty useful, I guess. They're not necessary, but they definitely help. Ultimate Gamers am so lucky on the CX, got the last 2 gears on these. Well, congrats. At says hello to you, At. Ultimate Gamer says got 2 of them on the same drop. Fast Integra says we increased Pokemon from 3-star to 4-star, and the Pokemon has max sync. Does potential become 3 or 4-star version? I hope that makes sense. 3-star increase 3 or 4-star Pokemon. Well, I mean, max sync doesn't have anything to do with levels. It's just, move powers, right? For the most part. So I guess the answer would be doesn't matter, I guess. I don't know. Again, my Torchic is at 4-star. If I pull a Torchic, do I get a 3-star or 4-star potential? Dupes have nothing to do with potentials. And also you can pull Torchic. But, it's just an example, right? Why am I almost dead? Oh, I used an hour never. Oof. Okay, that's not cool. Let me heal. You know what? Instead of healing, I should probably just swap out into a support. So let's swap out into support. Or do this Unity first, I guess. Oh, you mean the potential tickets? Oh, no. The potential tickets that you get from the drop are they're the base ones. You don't get a 4-star voucher or whatever. If you increase a 3-star to a 4-star and then you pull another one of those 3 stars, it's still a 3-star voucher, or not voucher, potential boost. Okay, I get it. Okay. Start a flame charge first, or not, since they're using sync moves. I guess that doesn't really matter. Ouch. Hey, that almost hit as hard as a hyper beam. Okay, well, at least we got that out, and then I guess we could energize now. They're gonna sync with sync, and probably gonna take out the King Drum. Ultimate Gain Rouse, what do you think about increased potential for which most pick Christmas Rosa? I mean, it's just the usual suspects, right? Lycanroc, Sceptile, all those guys, right? Lycanroc, Sceptile, what else? Noland, all that stuff. I would not suggest using them on supports, except for Torchic, but not for 5-star Torchic, because 3 stars, they're generally pretty cheap to get, right? But I wouldn't use them on supports generally. Shoot, should have sync moved with my Dragonite. Oops, that was a mistake. I was reading the comments, to be fair to myself. Just because, like, supports, you don't get too much from it. Like, you get some bulk, and then you get some speed, right? Which is helpful. But aside from that, like, because supports, they're mostly useful. Most supports are useful mainly for their moves and not their stats. On the other hand, strikers are where the shine is. Moves as well, but more so stats, right? Scorch says, hey, so I've been saving some resources and not unlocking level cap 220 for some 5-stars. When's the right time to lock the max level cap? Also, isn't Cynthia live at 7 p.m. PST? Oh my god, did I actually say that? Okay, let me just correct that really quick. It's not 7 PST, it's actually it's 10 p.m. PST. Okay, one sec. I need to fix this thing. Crap. Damn, did I really say 7 p.m.? Ugh. So sorry about that. That's so dumb. Alright, 7, for those of you who are wondering why did I say 7? 7 for Digimon Rearise. So at 7 PST today, we're getting the Alphamon raids and stuff. So that's why I said 7, I guess. Oops. Okay. Alright, fix that. Oops. Thank you guys for letting me know about that. Okay. Oops. When's as to your question, when's the right time to unlock max level? I mean, there's no right time. If you get the resources, just unlock the level caps. Obviously there are priorities. Probably want to go for stuff like Lycanroc, Sceptile, stuff like those. The more useful ones first, right? Nose has Torchic's 4-star already. Yeah, Torchic's a good one to bring to 4-star. But yeah, generally 5-star cards. Yeah. Center of Stars says, by the way, how much do you agree with the Game Press tier list? I don't know. I haven't checked the Game Press tier list before. Should I check it? Ruben says, asks, do we have an hour when Cynthia will drop? yeah, it's coming in. Time to do some math again. 20 minutes, 4, 6. 6 hours and 20 minutes. Ultimate Gamer says a goal of Lycanroc at the moment. And then I got Line from Gasha. She's 85. Yeah, Lycanroc's a good one. It says Game Press tier list is out, dude. I don't know. I haven't checked it. A level 19 Magikarp says Lycanroc Sceptile would be best first choices. Agreed. Ruben says I wish I got Lycan. Oof. Yeah, Lycan's a good one to have. There says one to use their summon simulator to simulate Lance pulls, but outdated as well. Oof. Does it not have like 10% rates or something? I don't know. Anyways. Damn. Please don't let me just finish the stream with like one gear drop. So will I stream for 6 more hours? No. First of all, I have a Raptors basketball game to watch in 20 minutes. Also, I haven't eaten today yet, so I probably want to go eat something as well. And also have to, do other stuff, I guess. We'll stream for like about 20 more minutes. Maybe not. 15 more minutes or so. I'm not going to stream for 6 hours. Score says, so Gallia and Cynthia come out at the same time. Yep, they come out at the same time. Plus, we'll be streaming tonight. Yes, I will be streaming it tonight. I'll be streaming Cynthia tonight. I'm not sure about Solgaleo, though. Probably not Solgaleo. Temper Star says, yes, check the Game Press tier list and make a reaction video about it. I don't want to do that. I mean, they're good people, I guess, I would assume. They do good stuff. I don't want to just go... I mean, if I disagree with it, sure, but I don't want to do like a whole video on it. It's not that big of a deal for me to do a video on it. Again, tier lists are completely subjective, right? It's really, really hard to go for a very objective case on tier list. I mean, if you guys really want to check it, I could go check it like now, I guess. I go check it after I beat this, obviously. It's Emma, right? Although personally, if you, I'm not sure if you guys know, if you guys don't follow my Jurassic World Live stuff, I have a bad history with Game Press. Not the whole Game Press, just the Jurassic World Live section. I used to work with them. That was before they became Game Press. I used to write articles for them and stuff. They were on MetaHub. It was called MetaHub back then. And they kind of screwed me over really, really bad. I mean, basically what happened was we were getting advanced information from the company, the gaming company, right? And it was confidential, so no one else was supposed to know, just me and like the leader of MedHub at the moment. And then that guy used that information to his advantage to screw over our alliance mates. So in the game you could like trade DNA, so he knew what was coming, what was going to get buffed, what new dinos, new hybrids are coming to the game, and then he asked the alliance mates to give him that DNA without telling them that this dino is going to get a really, really overpowered hybrid. And then I was upset about that. I told folks, don't actually do this. He's pretty, that's terrible. And then I got kicked out. And then shortly after, because, well, they lost their main, I guess, article writer, they went out of business, and then they moved over to Game Press, which I don't know what the heck they're doing anymore. Anyways. All right, 1 second. I'm sure none of you guys wanted that story. No one asked for it, I know. Let me find, where even is their tier list? Again, I'm not here to bash it over. I'm just here to check it out. See, different, I guess, viewpoints, right? All right. Hi, Nitaku AZ of content. Thank you. Yeah, no, none of you guys care. Moving on. Support tier list, tier 1, Torchic, Delibird. Generally agree. I'd personally put Dusclops in that category as well. I'd put Dusclops in tier 1. Tier 2, I would move Meganium down 1, but these guys, Rosa Spear, Roxanne Pass, Hilbert Oshwa, no problem with that. Tier 3, no, not sure about this. I would move Stoutland down. Maybe move, no, I'll definitely move Glalie down. I'd move Meditate and Arcanine up. But aside from that, that should be fine. What the heck does Blissey do again? Yeah, I just remember it's just some kind of weird tank thing. I don't know. I think Starmie's not that terrible, I guess. But you know, I don't have a problem with her in the last year either. I'm stemming up. Deku has. Am I staying up until Cynthia? I mean, guys, come on, think logically. I've already streamed for like an hour and a half. I'm not streaming for another 6 hours, guys. I need to eat and stuff, even without the basketball game, which I'm gonna watch as well. So there's that. Moving on, physical striker tier list. Brennan, Trico, Mega Pinsir, Lankarock, no problem with that. Tier 2, Emboar for Alligator, Slacking, Zebstrika, Mega Lucario, no problems there. Tier 3, not sure about Mega Beedrill. Not sure about Rourke and Cranidos. Machamp, Whirlipede, those are fine. Toucannon's fine. Mudsdale, Haxorus, yeah, it's generally fine. Although, honestly, I just put like everyone else just in one tier. I'd kind of merge tier 4 and tier 5. I don't think the difference between Solrock and Tyranitar is that significant. Oh, the tier list is for single player? What? Primarily, I mean, it says primarily for single player, so I would assume they also take some co-op into consideration as well. So there's that. I mean, I guess that explains why Slacking is all the way up there, because, well, stream myself watching the Raps game. Nah, I don't think people want to watch that. And I get really excited and animated when I watch Raptors basketball game, which would be kind of embarrassing. Okay, it makes sense now. So this is why you guys say it's single player. Okay. Obviously, single player, Blue Mega Pidgeot, Kieran, Mega Houndoom are really, really good. If this is all single player, then no problem with that. Where's Mewtwo? Where's Trico? Where's Mewtwo? Trico should definitely be here. Mewtwo should definitely be here. I don't think they've updated it yet, so it could be that. These guys in tier 2, no problem. These guys is in tier 3. I don't know. I'd throw Empoleon down a tier. And also I'd add Infernape into physical striker tier as well. Maybe Infernape would be in tier 3 for physical striker. Clair Kingdra, yeah, that's fine. I don't know. I'd swap Empoleon and Dugong. It is single player, so I guess Empoleon does have some merit in single player, I guess. Tech tier 1, Crash Awaken Floatzel. No. Tier 1 is Crash Awaken Floatzel. Everyone else moves down to tier 2. And then, tier 2 moves to tier 3, tier 3 moves to tier 4, etc., right? Tech, I don't really have. Like, Tech is just making it. I'm not a huge fan of making tier lists for Tech, because Tech is just, they're all super situational, right? I would say all, but 99% of them are situational, so there's no point in making tier lists for Techs. I don't really care too much for that. But anyways, I think it's okay generally for I don't have too much problems with it. Again, they are talking about single player content, and it is outdated, unfortunately. And I don't know why they don't put Torchic into Special Striker and Infernape into Physical Striker as well, but I don't know. I guess that's not that big of a deal. Well, actually, it's kind of big a deal. I don't have Mewtwo in here. Do they have Rosanta here? Oh, they have Rosanta. What about Octillery? Where's Octillery? Again, Octillery, it's... Oh, they don't have... Oh, it's kind of weird they have Rosanta here, not Octillery. Anyways, again, I don't really mind. I don't care too much about tier lists. Ezio says, Happy New Year. Hello, Happy New Year to you as well. I guess I could stream and watch the the game if you guys don't mind, but I'll be mainly watching the game. That I probably won't find in the comments, and that's gonna just make a really bad experience. Anyway, so I'm probably just gonna let's do like one more run. Let's do one more run, and I'll probably head out. Izio says Garchomp together coming out in 4 hours or 6 hours from. Oh, it's coming out in 6 hours for everyone. It's just a different time, but in terms of countdown, it's the same, right? So hype is. It's not as real for me because I'm kind of hungry at the moment. I'd be more hype if one, I eat something, so I'm not hungry anymore, and two, if we would win the basketball game. Hopefully, there's no Cleveland Cavalier fans in the audience. If there are, I apologize for the L we're about to deliver to you guys. All right. Ultimate Gamer says Tez Kogan's insane free-to-play text unit with no anti-poison battle. Yeah, Koga's really good for a free-to-play unit. I'm a fan of Koga. Watch the game together. Nah. I mean, if you want to watch it with me, like somewhere else, I'm not gonna stream it, but sure. As you says, we stream the update and new sync pairs. I'm going to stream the summon. I'm not gonna stream anything else. I don't think, because it's just gonna be like way too late, right? Because like the summon's coming out like 10 p.m. my time. So after I do that, after I get everything in order, it's probably gonna be like 11. Then it's gonna be way too late. I'm just gonna make videos instead, for all the rest of the content. Last game is so bad. What last game? What last game is bad? Oof. The versus the Thunder, right? I mean, sure, the refs should have called a double dribble on Chris Paul on that last play, but it's also kind of our fault as well. Without fouling. Like, we got, we went 10 seconds. Terrence Davis didn't foul in, 10 seconds. That's kind of Terrence's fault. But I don't mind that loss, honestly. It's a 1-point loss. Obviously, it would have been nice if we won. But I thought it was a good opportunity to, I thought it was a good learning moment for Terrence, which I love Terrence Davis, by the way. So I thought that was overall, silver linings. Obviously, it would have been nice if we won the game. But if we lost, at least, hopefully Terrence learned something from that, to have more awareness of the game situation and all that. I just hope Terrence learns from that experience. Boucher's dunk, yeah, holy crap, insane that he didn't get a foul call on that one. That was so much freaking contact. The refs were terrible that game. If he made that free throw, if he got that free throw and made it, well, that would be a tie game. Potentially could have been a tie game, right? Obviously, that's not how it works, but it could be. Neto says they updated only the support tier list. Weird, that's it. Okay, well, again, I don't have too much context on it. Mizuo says, okay, waiting for CYNTHIA summon. Yeah. You know what? For the CYNTHIA thing, I got a pretty cool thumbnail done. I actually, for this special occasion, I actually got someone to make a thumbnail for. I usually just make my own thumbnails, but I got a special thumbnail made for the CYNTHIA banner. I thought it was pretty good. So there's that. Look for that, I guess. It's a really nice thumbnail. I like it a lot. Got it professional. So it was just my crappy Photoshop, whatever. Weird stuff. As you asked, did you watch The Witcher Netflix? Just finished watching it. It's amazing. I heard so much great things about The Witcher on Netflix, but I've never played Witcher before, so I don't have too much context in there. So I don't know much about it. So I'm not really watching it, unfortunately. But I heard really great things about it. I probably would play the game first if I ever have time, which I don't, unfortunately. Summer Star says, pray that Pascal, Norman, and Mark be back soon, and Matt Thomas as well. Yeah, hopefully they get back soon. From what I've heard, I think Norm might be the first one to come back. At first I thought Pascal might be back earlier, but apparently not. I don't know what the situation is with Pascal. He got a groin strain, I think. So I don't know. I don't want to rush them back, honestly. If they're injured, I hope they just take their time and recover. I don't want any more injuries. We're playing for the playoffs, right? Even though, again, a lot of people don't think we have much chance. And I don't, I'm not delusional. I don't think there's a great chance for us to win again this year. But there's a chance. Ultimate Gamer says, I think CYNTHIA is going to look like Karen. Potentially. I mean, you know what? The more I think about it, Karen might have more upsides than Cynthia does. Because, well, for one, Karen has spammable moves. Snarl, which actually decreases special attack of their opponents, which Cynthia's Earthquake actually doesn't do any of that, right? Doesn't have any additional effects. But Cynthia is much more usable before she megas than Karen is. So there's that. So I don't know. I think Cynthia potentially could be better than Karen. Much better than Karen. And also, Mega Garchomp's an absolute monster. So there's that as well. Although Mega Hound really goes well. Poor Karen, man. Hopefully the Synchro saves Karen. Karen was my first 5-star, so kind of have a special place in my heart for Karen, I guess. Even though I was never like a huge Karen fan before this. So is that. Alright, Energy Ball. Neto says have 4 Karen dupes, all other 5 stars, level 1. Oof. Congrats. I don't know. I don't know what to say to that. Is that a good thing or is that a bad thing? Karen's your first 2, yeah, same. I don't know how many dupes I have on Karen though. I think 5. I might be wrong, or I think it's actually 4 or something. You know what? It might be 3. I'm just going down right now with my numbers. Again, I'm not 100% sure how many I have. I'll check after this round. Izio says, if by chance don't get Garchomp, Mudsteel's my only chance to fight Solgaleo. Same game time. Oof, Mudsdale. Yikes. Shablob SS says, Olivia was my first and immediately got Brendan. My little next pull. Well, that's really good. Damn, Olivia and Brendan. Jeez. You can't even make a better pull than that. Oops. Center Star says, think they should make Cynthia's Garchomp attack to be right under Olivia and have the highest attack for Mega Garchomp. Okay, I can see that, I guess. Shablob says it out. I didn't even think Olivia would be so good, right? Right? Neto says I got Road Santa today. Do not feel that bad. Oh, so Road Santa's great, obviously. All right, let me check how many dupes I have on Karen. Wait, did I just click Bell again? I might have. Ultimate Gamer says I'll try to get her. Same drop rate as it should be the same Lance, same drop rate as Lance, which isn't too bad, right? Okay. Team. Let's see. Rosa, Delibird, Co-op. No, let's not do that. What's a better way? I guess Dex. Filter 5 stars. Karen, there we go. Oops. What? No way. Okay, I guess Dex is not a good place to check. I guess just level up then. I don't know. Let's filter with 5 stars as well. Karen. 5 out of 5. Okay. 5 out of 5 on Karen. Let's see. Oh, she's definitely 5 out of 5. I think he's 5 out of 5. Oh, 4 out of 5. Oof. Okay, I would like another brand. I know she's 5 out of 5. Chris is probably 5 out of 5. Oh, what? I remember pulling more Chris than that. He's 5 out of 5, I know. He's 1. These guys are all 1. Phoebe? Not that it matters. 1 out of 5. Okay, well, again, doesn't matter. So there's that. Alyssa is 1, I know. Hilbert might be 2. 3, okay. What about you? You're 2, right? Oh, 1? Okay. Oh, interesting. No? TL. Are you 2 or 1? Yeah, 1. Okay, well. There's that. Anyways. Yeah, I can't see on the decks. TIL. Ezio, before I go. Okay, I want to ask you which team comp should be great against Solgaleo. Again, we don't know anything about the Solgaleo event yet, so until it comes out, I can't really answer that. But generally, ground types should be good, and, strong Pokemon should be good against it. I don't know. Anyways, again, thank you guys for joining the stream. Unfortunately, I only got 1 gear drop, but I did get 2 4-star, pulls. So there's that. Anyways, again, I'm gonna go eat something. I'll be back later today for Cynthia pulls. I'll see you guys then, and yeah, I'm probably gonna go eat something now and watch the Raptors game, which is